Hello, folks. I'm Detroit Miracle. Yes, and indeed. Right now, I am here to review the trailer for the 2026 film called Spider Man Brand New Day. Yes, this is the latest edition of Spider Man given to the world. So this particular film takes off from the last Spider-Man where he had to erase everyone's memory that knew he was Peter Parker for the greater good of things. So his best friends and his girlfriend, they forgot that he was Spider-Man, or they forgot who Peter Parker was in terms of his secret identity. So this film picks up that shows Spider-Man going through some type of crisis in regards to his spider nature. So he appears to be going through mutations throughout this trailer, of course. And then he's shown consulting Bruce Banner, the scientist, for answers. Bruce Banner even forgot about Peter Parker being Spider-Man. In fact, the whole world did, including the Avengers and his friends, of course. So I recently sat down to review this trailer to see if it was worthwhile, of course. And I must say that I had a good time doing so. So I'm going to bring it to your very listening enjoyment and pleasures. Okay, here we go. Okay, now Peter Parker slash Spider-Man is shown on a very tall building. He's sitting down and he's looking into his camera phone. He's looking at MJ, his girlfriend, and his best friend. They are apparently making videos and Spider-Man tapped into it. But they do not know who he is any longer. So he seems to be sad about that. So next, he puts on his mask and jumps off a tall building. He, in fact, falls off. Then we see him do his Spider-Man cool thing and swing from building to buildings and buildings, of course. Next, he is shown, of course, doing more Spider-Man cool stuff. And all the while, he's shown in discomfort right now because of his mutations in which he can't explain. It says he's going through a spider cycle, which has 3 different cycles of a spider, of course. So they don't have a regular lifespan or regular singular cycle like many other organisms do. Okay, now he's shown consulting the scientist Bruce Banner for answers. But Bruce Banner doesn't remember who Spider-Man is, despite them going through all of those adventures together as Avengers, of course. Now, Bruce Banner is telling him that his issue could be quite dangerous in regards to a spider's nature. And, of course, the mutations are affecting Spider-Man while he's being Spider-Man and doing all of his hero work. Now, in the daytime, Spider-Man is shown being shot at. Something is shooting at him with a heavy machine cannon. Now we see a large vehicle driving down the street like it's engaged in a sort of battle, and Spider-Man jumps on top of it. Oh, wow, it's Frank Castle, the Punisher. He's seen talk. Apparently, Frank Castle just ran over Spider-Man, so he jumped on top of his vehicle and said, "Frank, why did you hit me?" Then Frank points a gun at Spider-Man, and then Spider-Man webs the gun so it won't fire. Then Frank still shoots it, and then Spider-Man flies to the next vehicle, and then Spider-Man jumps through Frank Castle's vehicle and knocks him out of it, and then he webs Frank Castle's mouth and says, "Go home." Apparently, all of the Avengers don't subscribe to the Punisher's violent nature, of course, but they do not deem the Punisher their true enemy. Nevertheless, they won't hang around him. All right. Now, it looks like the Scorpion is in this movie, or a guy that's called the Scorpion that has a mechanical tail. And apparently, this is one of Spider-Man's principal villains in this film. All right, folks, I don't want to give any more of this film away in regards to telling you most of the story through the trailer, so I'm going to leave it at this, and you all will have to run out and see the movie for yourselves. Thank you for joining me.